And away we go, episode 22. Is that right, 22? I do believe it's 22. What's going on? It is the Buzz About East Brunswick, and we are doing a podcast live from the Winter Wonderland 2025. I'm Greg T. Obviously, this is Mayor Cohen.
Come on.
What's up?
Fist bump.
Listen,
Wow, you're such a wimp. Gloves?
you know what? I'm freezing. I really am. I'm super cold. I want to get to the bottom of this. What I want to know is...
Why it's cold?
No. Whose idea was it to do a live podcast at Winter Wonderland?
Yours.
No. I don't want to take any credit for it. I don't want any credit for this one. No, you know, the only thing is...
I like the live ones.
Yeah, no, I like it too. I'm a little chilly. I was saying to the guys right here, maybe a little space heater would be nice underneath the table next time. Or maybe like a little heater like blowing down on us would be great. But
Just think about it. The first one we did was at the pool. We were in our
Yes.
tops and
Yes.
shorts. Yeah.
It was so
not
nice.
wearing that today.
No. I did see somebody walking around here, no jacket on, and a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that takes a lot of cojones. It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly out here.
Yeah. No, it's not bad. I've seen people down in Florida putting on the Uggs and sweaters the minute it hits like 50 degrees. That's cold for them.
Something happened to me as I got older. I got more like frail. And now I'm cold. I got
Sound
the
like
gloves
an
on.
Alta Caca.
I love the words that you throw at me. But I don't know. I just got cold. Anyway, so we are live at the East Brunswick Winter Wonderland. We've got a really big day ahead of us. I see already.
Nice job, right? Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful job. And I was just asking the guys, so this is East Brunswick's third year doing this, right?
Yes.
So how much has it grown already in 3 years?
Well, it's grown a lot. The first year was really unfortunate because the weather got in the way, which is, that can happen.
Right, you don't know.
I was actually looking at the weather forecast a week ago for this. I would have thought that was going to happen again.
Correct.
Which only goes to show you, I don't know why these guys have jobs, but the reality was that it's really a nice day today. I thought it was going to be slushy and rain and snow, and then they thought it was going to be both days, and so our rain date wouldn't have worked.
Right.
But they're wrong, as usual.
Yeah, we lucked out. I mean, if it was a little bit more windy, I think we'd be really freezing cold. But we did luck out with the wind kind of like simmering down, which is not that bad.
Right. So the first year was really bad because it was rainy and it was cold and it got muddy here and it was. I felt bad for some of the vendors where it was. They really didn't get the day they could have if the weather was better. But last year it was almost like this. It was beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are lucking out. You really are. Yeah, not a bad day. And to be honest, I did a little walking around. Later on in the podcast, we are going to walk around a little bit.
We are?
Say hi to some of the vendors.
Just like we did in
yeah. If you're up to it, I'm thinking maybe we need to sit down with Santa and see if they're on the naughty list or if we're on the good list.
Yeah, I guess it's gift or coal. Better be a gift.
But so now have you already gotten some of your holiday shopping out of the way?
Absolutely not.
No. So who does the shopping? You or your wife at home?
I think she does most of it. I
thing with me.
hate going to stores.
Yep.
But, a lot of the things today people are doing online, right?
Easy.
Right.
It's shocking. Yesterday, I had to do something, and I was at one of the local malls, and I was in Freehold, New Jersey, and it's a Friday evening, and I'm thinking it's the middle of the holiday season. It's going to be jammed in there. I could not believe how empty it was. I was shocked at the Freehold Mall how empty it really was. Bizarre. I couldn't. So it goes to show you that you're right. Everybody's just shopping online.
I think that there's a place for malls. I think that those that are owning it need to redo it in a way that works today. It just doesn't work the way it did 50 years ago.
Right.
Hence all the complaints about the Brunswick Square Mall.
Sure.
It's clearly not working. That's why a lot of the stores were out, or if they were there, they weren't paying rent because the mall owner didn't want an MDE mall.
Right.
I think that the nature of the way people shop is different, and so it's survivable.
Right.
But it just needs to be redone, and that's what you see a lot of the developers and a lot of the owners of these facilities doing.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right. It's time to rethink, what we're doing. Things need to change. The world is changing. People are changing. And if you don't adapt to it, you're just going to get left behind.
Right.
And it is time. It's time for the malls to rethink.
And you need to not look at the critics. The critics are what they are. The critic. They're always going to criticize something. They criticized it when it looked the way it did.
Yeah.
They criticize it while it's being done. They criticize it when it's done afterwards. Like, there's always that group of people that will find some fault with something. You can't worry about them. You have to do what you think is right. And I think that for the most part, that's what they're doing there. And that's what most people... it will evolve.
Listen, I look forward to seeing what the East Brunswick, the Brunswick Square Mall is going to become. I think it's exciting. I think everything that's going on here in East Brunswick is exciting. As we say, there's a lot going on in East Brunswick.
Well, actually,
there really
wait for next week. I'm going to be announcing some really neat new stores that will be coming there.
Oh, right on.
Because as opposed to just parking information out in social media that I don't have the backup for, now I have it, and it's very exciting. And I think
if you want to do tell, you're more than welcome.
Nope, gonna save it for the right time.
All right. Hey, listen, you do have a really big week coming up.
Yes.
You have your big Mayor's Gala on Tuesday night. So why don't you expand? Tell us a little bit about, for those people that really don't understand what the Mayor's Gala is, explain to them what it does and how people can be a part of it.
Well, the Mayor's Gala is basically their big function for the Mayor's Charity Fund. And that's been around now for a bunch of years. And the Charity Fund has been designed specifically to help out people in East Brunswick who either fall on hard times or have some sort of difficulty getting through short-term issues. We're not here to support people long-term, but somebody had a fire and they need help and assistance with having a place to live, clothes.
Yeah.
Somebody who's lost a job for a short period of time in between. Maybe the kid needs to do a sport and they don't have the money to support that. We're here to help residents in need in a way where they're able to keep their humility and feel like we really do care about them and don't want them to fall behind. And the whole world doesn't need to know who they are.
I like that idea.
So that and so the big they give scholarships over at the senior awards night. They will often contribute to a lot of charity events that are going on here in town as well, if they're used for the right purposes.
Right.
So I think that, and they've grown over the years, and now they're at a point where they're actually able to give out some bigger dollar awards to things that really need it. When they started at the beginning, clearly they couldn't do that. But the gala is the big fundraiser that they have every year. They have other fundraisers, but this is the big one.
Little ones, right? That's the big one, right?
This is over at the East Brunswick Chateau, which is actually one of the award winners this year.
Beautiful.
Every year they give an award to a male and female volunteer or representative of the community that's given back to the community. They'll also recognize a business and a nonprofit.
That's great.
So this year they've got some really, really good winners. And I think that well deserved. And the nice thing about it is that every year they're sitting down looking at a list of people that are in each one of those categories and actually have to pick. It's not we've got so many people that actually
so many entries,
and all of them would be great winners, which is a nice thing that we have that many people and organizations in the town that care.
That's terrific. And it's really great that we're doing that. And I love the concept about, like, you don't really have, like, it's not about knowing who needs what, it's there for them. No one wants to be like sort of what am I saying? Like caught on blast. Like, I need money, I need help. And that's why I like that, like what you were saying is that it doesn't have to be that way.
No.
Where it's there, it's a fund, and we raise money for the people and we can get it done for you. I think it's great.
Thank you. So that's that'll be this week, and so that's exciting.
Yeah.
And fortunately, it's sold out, which is a good thing.
True.
And but if anybody wants
donate,
to, absolutely, just go on Mayor Cohen's Charity Fund. It's on Google it.
Right.
And there's a site just easy to make donations to that, and you're helping your residents in town that need it at a time when they need it the most. And we always want to give people and leave them in a position where they preserve their dignity.
That's why you're the mayor and I am not. That's exactly, you said it so perfectly. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Well,
you say it so perfectly. Hey, before we started though, do you want to go into it? You told me something that was really shocking and super cool about an elderly person.
Yeah,
do you want to go into this? Would be great to go into it. I would love to hear about it again. So, you guys got to hear this amazing story. No, it really is. It's great.
Well, we have somebody in town. I almost call her an institution in and of herself.
At 103 years old.
She's 103. Her name's Estelle Goldsmith. She's been a resident here since the 1950s. She's from New York. And one of the things that she had always been concerned about when moving from the city to suburb, which, East Brunswick didn't look like it looks now.
Right, of
back
course.
in 1950s. And so she wanted to bring the art and culture that you typically see in the city to the suburbs.
Right.
And so it was her mission to do that. She started the Arts Commission that we have here in town. She founded the Museum Corporation here in town to help preserve our history and to provide art and culture to a community that, while it had some, we wanted to make sure that people didn't feel they had to go to New York to get that. You could do that right here in New Jersey. And she'd been doing it for years, decades. She slowed down as she got closer to 100. I mean,
no time like the present. Finally,
no, we did a nice party for her when she turned 100. We had all of the township's emergency people
come. Those videos, right? Where the fire, the police came by her house.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was really nice. And but she's a force.
Wow.
And so the EBTV and the Arts Commission put together a 1-hour film.
Nice.
It's called Estelle, Matron of the Arts.
Wow.
And they show it on, I think it's Saturday and Sunday nights, but they're going to put a YouTube together, and that's going to be something we could distribute for people to watch at their leisure.
Really, and people really should. I think that's just great. Just amazing.
I want the future generation and people that are here now to know that all of us here stand on the shoulders of other people.
Right.
If you walk around the municipal building, you'll see areas that have been dedicated, benches, trees, all these to people who have done for the town. But kids walk by that today, they look at it, they have no idea who they were.
Sure.
So I think that this is a living test. This woman is still alive.
Yeah.
And while she clearly can't do the things she did 50 years ago,
right,
but she deserves the credit for taking us to where we are today, because everyone talks about the arts here in East Brunswick and how it's growing, but it started with her.
That's amazing. At 103 years old, that is so fascinating. It really
God has blessed you.
It makes you wonder, how long will we all be around for? 103. God bless this woman. That's just amazing. Amazing. Gosh, 103.
Well, my grandmother made it to 101.
Wow.
And I remember years ago, she was in the assisted living. And at some point, she's, used up a good portion of her money. So in order for us to keep her there, she had to move into a bedroom a 2-bedroom, where it was with somebody, which she hadn't done since my grandfather died back in 1979. She had never, ever had to share a room.
Right.
And so in order for us to make her feel better about it, we bought a twin bed instead of the queen-size bed that wouldn't fit in the new bedroom. So we took her around to Sleepy's at the time. It was on Route 18, and we're walking around, and I hadn't looked at mattresses in God knows how many years. And so when she found the one that she fell in love with, and I asked the salesman, how much is this? He goes, oh, that's about $1,000. I said, $1,000 for a box spring and mattress? He goes, oh, yes, but if you want, you could put it on a 10-year payment plan. I said, dude.
10 years?
I said, dude, my grandmother is 99. If she dies before the 10 years, I'm not paying the rest. He goes, no, I guess you're going to have to pay the whole thing now.
That's very funny. Very funny. Well, listen, I'm having a great time. It's a great time to be out here. And
I'm just wanting to know why they gave me cold water. Can you explain that? Where's my
You're not
hot
supposed to
coffee?
Don't give away the secrets. Don't listen. We're supposed to pretend that this is hot chocolate. That we're out here.
We're supposed to go, oh my God, I can't believe how hot that is.
It's Winter Wonderland. We have hot chocolate.
I don't know. My teeth are going to chatter.
You're giving away the secrets. These are trade secrets. I blame Brian, the camera guy.
But it does have the nice EB symbol, so we make sure we plaster it everywhere.
It's true. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break. Let's take a look inside and around East Brunswick and more from the East Brunswick Winter Wonderland 2025 when we get back.
And come out.
Yeah, please. Hey East Brunswick, this is a friendly reminder from the East Brunswick Public Works Recycling Division about curbside recycling. No plastic bags, please. Please empty recyclables directly into the bin. Please recycle all of your cans, glass, plastics, paper, cardboard, and newspaper. Do not recycle greasy food containers, shredded paper, batteries, cords, pots, pans, or small appliances curbside. Those belong in the garbage or proper drop-off. Let's keep East Brunswick clean and green. For more info, please call 732-390-6984 or visit eastbrunswick.org. It's another Ask the Mayor Anything. Deborah, take it away.
Will East Brunswick still be doing loose leaf pickup?
Good question. Loose leaf pickup. Are we still doing that?
So I want to thank you for the question regarding the loose leaves. I know it was a very controversial topic when we first brought in the new recycling program and the new garbage pickup program, because one of the ways we had thought of saving some money to pay for the new system would have been to get rid of loose leaf pickup. But people in town made their feelings known about that, and we listened. So last year, and every intention is going forward to continue with loose leaf pickup here in the township. You could obtain bags if you'd like at the recycling department, so you could bag some of the leaves yourself. But if you don't want to do that, as long as you keep it close to the curb and not on the road, the township will continue its program that it's been always doing, and that is picking up the loose leaves around town. Just got to go onto the Department of Public Works website, and they'll try to keep you up to date with the schedule of pickups. We try to keep pretty close to that schedule, and we do put out Nixle alerts to let people know where and when those pickups are going to take place. But clearly, that's a very weather-dependent thing, and it's subject to change.
All right, guys, and we are back at East Brunswick's Winter Wonderland 2025 with Mayor Cohen, myself, Greg T., and it is festive. I just saw Santa Claus sitting here.
I see Santa Claus. I can actually start to see cars circling around, which looks
Looking
like
for
there's no
spots.
spots left, which is a good thing.
Yeah, you know what? This is the first time where I will admit, only because I already got a parking space, but it is a good thing because now you know that a lot more people are starting to show up here to Winter Wonderland.
Exactly. And I knew that was going to happen because it's been growing every year. I mean, look at all the things that they have here.
Right. So now tonight, you're going to do the tree lighting and the menorah lighting tonight,
Yes.
right? Now,
Well, we wanted to get a little dark.
of course, that's what. Yeah. So that's supposed to start around 6 o'clock.
Yes.
And that'll go until 7, and that has its 1 hour by itself. Like there's all kinds of things that are going on. Is that true?
And, you know, the fire trucks will come in with our special guest.
Right.
And they all throw out the candy, and the kids go running after that.
Right.
And then that kind of signals, the end.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. My question is this, and everybody wants to know. Like this week, they lit the Rockefeller Christmas tree.
Right.
And the mayor stood there and they pressed the button and the lights go on. So here's the question now, Mayor. I want to know, when you press that button, are you lighting that tree, or is there somebody else standing behind it going, light the tree, light the tree?
No.
So I want to know, is that button
No,
yours?
that's actually a real button.
Okay,
That's
so
a
it
real
is.
button. But we usually bring all the kids up and let them do it with us together because it's a
Okay.
kids' holiday.
All right.
So each
that
one of them
button is-
there actually thinks they turned it on, but
That's what I'm saying. So but when you hit that button, that is the official button.
it's official button.
And
Don't
that's
hit
lighting
it.
up.
Don't hit it by accident.
Okay. Because
You'll ruin the whole surprise.
you always wonder, because they always have all these performances that are going on, and there's this big tree, and they go 3, 2,
And
1.
we're also actually talking. We're not lip syncing when we're there, which is the other thing that all of those.
No lip syncing.
No lip syncing.
Well, listen, I think it'll be great if we can walk around, maybe, give the audience a tour of what the Winter Wonderland is like, what they
Sure.
might be missing out on.
Yeah.
And so that's great. And honestly, this is a time where you want to come down and be a part of it and be a part of the tree lighting and menorah lighting. Oh, what do you do for Hanukkah? Do you have like a nice Hanukkah dinner at your house or something?
We used to make a big deal of Hanukkah when the
Yeah.
kids were little, right?
Right.
Because they wanted their 8 little presents. And,
Yeah, us too, yeah.
But as they got older, usually they'll just tell you what they want. They get it. And
Right,
that's
right.
it. One gift.
Yeah.
But at least one night during Hanukkah, it doesn't always fall at an opportune time.
Right.
But it's a week-long holiday, a little more. So it's one of those nights we'll get the family together and we'll have a family dinner. But it's not the same as Christmas.
No, same with us. Like, I'll host Christmas at my house, but my mother will always say, well, we need to find one night to have like Hanukkah dinner where we can all come over and like trade some Hanukkah gifts with each other and whatnot. Because when I was younger, we used to do that. You know, we all got crazy for the 8 nights.
Yeah, I mean, and even as mayor, I get to go to a lot of the temples in town, have Hanukkah parties with all the kids and send the jelly donuts and the all thing that symbolizes the holiday. So I like to go to those. Mostly because they've got all the kids there.
Yeah,
That's what's a kid's holiday.
Of course.
And just like Christmas.
Yeah.
One of my favorite times of year, though, is to just, this is it. You drive around, everyone's got the Christmas trees in those windows, and the houses are being decorated, and it's just got a
But the good thing is,
holiday.
you don't have to be outside in the cold putting lights up or taking it down.
No, but I'll help.
I used to always
If somebody wanted me to help, I would do it. No one's ever asked me. Although I have lots of friends that used to invite me over if they wanted to do their Christmas tree, and I was so excited to do it because I don't get to do that.
Right.
And they would say, yeah, here's the boxes, just to go at it. You know, we've had enough.
When my dad and I were outside, we'd be decorating. When some of his Jewish friends would drive by and honk the horn and wave, and I would always make fun of like, this is what you get for marrying a Catholic girl. Now you're out here freezing while your friends are driving by, waving to you. Like, you should have rethought all of this. But we always, my mother got remarried when I was very young, so he got into it really early with us and really enjoyed it, and we've had a good time. I was celebrating both holidays. It's been really a nice treat for everyone.
I like the idea of us, sharing holidays and breaking bread together and understanding what everybody's different cultures about. It's a great time of year.
Yep, it is. All right, guys, so let's do it. Let's pick up our microphones and we're going to walk around the village, and we'll see some interesting people, and maybe we will even sit down with the most interesting man of them all, Santa Claus. It's all stuff coming your way. Then we are live podcasting from East Brunswick's Winter Wonderland 2025. Greg T here, back on the job at the East Brunswick Ice Rink. Heading on in to see how far they've gotten. This is unbelievable. A lot has been happening here at the ice rink.
We're preparing for a concrete pour for our ice rink. So now we have 4 inches of insulation, we have a vapor barrier, and now we have our rebar, and soon you'll see our cooling coils.
You can actually see the entranceway has now actually taken shape. The outdoor facade is going up already.
We're putting a layer of filter fabric, a layer of stone dust. You'll see those heating tubes will go on top of this.
I'm standing above both ice rinks right now. A total wow, where you can stand on top and watch all the games happening from high above. All right, so the expectation is?
We will be open by December.
This is really exciting here in East Brunswick. You hear that? That is pretty cool. How about that? East Brunswick, this is just a reminder that all bulk item pickups must be scheduled in advance, either online at eastbrunswick.org or by calling Solid Waste and Recycling at 732-390-6984. Here are friendly guidelines to remember. Residents may place a maximum of 3 bulk items per week. Mattresses and box springs must be completely wrapped in plastic. Refrigerator doors must be removed. Wood bundles must be no longer than 4 feet and weigh under 50 pounds. And electronics are not collected curbside. They must be dropped off at the East Brunswick Recycling Center. Let's all work together to keep East Brunswick clean and safe.
Well, welcome to East Brunswick's Winter Wonderland 2025.
Yeah, this is the buzz about East Brunswick. Mr. Mayor, let's give him a tour.
Let's do it. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. All right, so where do you want to begin?
Out this way.
Great, let's do it.
So you can start to see the crowds building
singers.
up. Yes, you like that?
Look at these singers.
Like that?
I do enjoy the singers. That's really nice.
I think I want one of those hats.
Yeah, that's a really nice tree. After you. So here we go. This is the tree that you guys are going to be liking.
I really like those hats. I think I want one of those.
I can see you walking around with one of those hats on. Oh, s'mores.
Actually, perfect day, isn't it, for this today?
You know what? It really is. Everything's really going really
We got
well.
the East Brunswick Education Association. Every year they do this s'mores table.
Okay.
And when it's bitter cold, the line is even worse.
I'm sure.
But it's really, really nice. And it, of course, helps support the EBEA.
That's great.
Normally, by the gazebo here, that's where I do weddings. But right now, we've got the big menorah that'll be lit up later, and
Really
here's
nice
the big
menorah.
Christmas tree. Like I said, first year that I was mayor, they took me up on one of those bucket truck, like
Right.
they
Yeah,
see
yeah,
for the
yeah.
telephone company,
Yeah.
and they hoisted me all the way up to the top to help put the lights up there. Were very cool.
Oh, sure.
Right? 'Cause I used to complain that as somebody who's Jewish, I never get to do a Christmas tree. They made up for it.
That is a way of making up for it, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Ready,
Oh,
let's-
there is the train after you.
That's the train.
I remember earlier you were hoping that there was going to be the train again.
Yeah, no, they did a really great job with it, and it's such a perfect setup because we've got the Christmas tree in the middle of our pond.
This is great.
And they've got it all set up with the little different areas for the kids.
It's adorable. That
Isn't that
train
great?
is adorable.
I think in another couple years, I'd like to get all those trees lined up with lights so that the whole thing lights up at night.
You know what?
But you know what? If
Really
I did all that in 1 year, I think the taxpayers would kill me. But I think it would look beautiful.
It really would be pretty.
So-
You're right. That would
And then
look beautiful.
if we're gonna sneak by the crowd.
Let's go over here.
Hey, good. How are you?
The snow maze.
And the snow maze, and they've got
that is so cool.
Isn't that great?
That is
it's,
very cool this year. Now, that was not here last year. This is
You
new.
know what? They told me that they had it last year, but it was located in such an awkward area that nobody even realized it was there.
Right.
So they moved it this year, and they put in the snowmaker and the whole thing. And again, I think it's just a much better spot.
That's great.
It just gives people so many different things to do
Right.
in this whole Winter Wonderland thing that they bring their kids, and you could actually spend a couple of hours here. There was one year, right in the parking lot, they had taken out space, and they had a makeshift ice rink.
Oh, yeah. Really,
And
were
we
saying
could
that.
rent the ice.
Right.
So obviously, we don't need to do that. Because
No, speaking of,
we're gonna-
now we have our own ice rink. That's right.
exactly.
Matter of fact, what is the update on the ice rink?
So right now, it's pretty close to being done.
Okay.
The rate limiter, believe it or not, is the Zambonis, which we ordered
A long
a
time
year and a
ago.
half ago.
Well, without you need a Zamboni
didn't
for an
think
ice
that
rink.
you do need that.
You can't have an ice
You
rink
do
without
need
Zamboni.
that. So the anticipation is that January.
Okay.
But we'll have people in the building for tours if they want to sign up for parties, if they want to do look at the different programs. We'll have the building open for people to
Right.
come in.
Right.
But the actual skating is all dependent on when those
when the Zamboni
Zambonis
comes
come
in.
in.
Right,
Yeah.
that's huge.
So that is big.
God,
but
yeah. Without the Zamboni,
big green and white Zambonis with the EB on it.
Right.
But,
it's like having a swim club for everybody, no water. You can't do it. You can't.
Can't do that. No. Please don't jump in the pool that doesn't have water.
That's right. That's right.
But
and this year, I don't know if the people know, but this year, the Zamboni that you guys are getting, it is not a gasoline Zamboni.
No,
It's an electric Zamboni.
exactly.
Great
We're
idea.
very, very conscious about the environment.
Right, great
The
idea.
roof on the rink is solar.
Right, solar on top. yeah.
And really, the whole idea is to try to make a building today that's as sustainable as it can be, even though it's a high energy user.
Okay.
Right?
Where would you like to go next on the
We
tour?
are going to go into the
Okay.
Wonderland as if we were just getting here.
Let's go. I'll
All
follow
right.
you.
We're off to see the wizard.
We're off this. Have you seen?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
My
Did you?
gosh, I have. Not the second one. Only the first.
Oh,
Only
I saw the
part.
first one.
Okay, so we're both on the same
let's
level.
not vote people. Let's try to get through.
Oh, gotcha. Hi, everybody. Nice archway.
You like this, huh?
Yeah,
So it's
really
like you're
nice.
walking into the
Winter
Winter
Wonderland.
Wonderland.
Come with us as we take you on tour. The Winter Wonderland.
Look at this. And they predicted what? Rain and
Right.
snow. It's going to be horrible today.
We are lucking out weather-wise. That's for
Come
sure.
on.
100%. We're lucking out.
So,
Whoop! Hi. Got to look out for all the little kids.
I know.
you never
What
know.
it's here for.
Take care.
Or
You
just
too.
get a nice tour of the Winter
You know, a
Wonderland.
little East Brunswick clock.
I do.
Right now, you're at the municipal building.
I do love the clock. I think the clock is really, it's so iconic. I love the clock here in East Brunswick.
But I think look at what they've created around it. And when it gets darker and all of this lights up later, it really looks like a Hallmark card.
I like it a lot.
Right?
Yep, like a scene from a movie.
Exactly.
Maybe somebody
What movie?
One of the Hallmark movies. Somebody will propose to somebody in the Winter Wonderland. There's always that kind of a scene.
That would be nice. We could do the wedding right over at the gazebo.
That's right. There you go.
Because did you know I'm the most marrying mayor in East?
I have heard that.
Yes, in the county.
Wow.
So that's a great thing.
How many weddings do you think you do a week? You do one a week? One a week?
Usually about 2 a week.
2 a week.
Yeah.
2 weddings.
That's
per
great.
week. Oh, take us inside.
All right. Well, we're going to come here and walk around the Wonderland.
All right.
And a lot of the vendors that come here have been here for a couple of years now. And we don't want to get so many because we want people to come here and, make money.
Right, of course.
For the holidays. But you can see that the department has done a great job.
And decorating.
Everything is decorated and with a holiday theme, which is really just great.
True.
So, let's go take a look at some of the vendors. Hey.
How are we doing today?
Good, how are you? Happy holiday.
Hi. This is really nice.
Hi. So, nice job, huh?
It really is.
And I think that
it's a lot of crafts.
a lot of crafts. There's
Yeah.
also a lot of food.
Yep, that's true.
Who doesn't like eating?
No, everybody does. Cake pops. It's a huge seller.
Hard to really diet at this time of year, right?
People love cake pops.
Yes. And
No, it's
we
really
also
nice for
have,
everybody to come out and walk around. Oh, I didn't realize you guys go. It goes all the way out to the right side
Well,
as
we
well.
actually have food trucks that are out here.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't really realize that.
And the Arts Coalition
huge.
has an area for a beer garden
Okay. Oh, you have a beer garden.
right there.
Wow.
So a little tavern if you want to get something to drink.
You guys really went all out this year.
Yeah, I know, and it keeps getting bigger each year, which is great. Hey,
Hey, how are you? What's going on? You're on
TV.
Hello. How's everybody?
East Brunswick's finest.
East Brunswick's
right here.
finest.
Oh, good to see you, man.
You take a back seat and let him take all the camera?
Yeah.
You're good with that? Getting married. Man's getting married in a couple months.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Should we head back by Santa?
Or
you wanna go
take
this
a
way?
look at
Okay.
some of this and then we'll head back the other way.
To you. You got it. Oh, the Winter Tavern.
Told you.
How great is this?
Come on, you can't have like a whole winter theme and not have a tavern.
This was a great idea. What
Yeah.
a great addition. That's
And-
great. That's terrific.
And we also have like this whole row of food trucks. So
Oh,
if
my
anybody
God.
really is hungry, you've got a lot to do here.
In
So-
just 3 years, look at how much it's grown.
Isn't that great?
This is really nice. I mean, it's sincerely really, really
You
nice.
hungry?
I'm good right now. Very
Oh,
nice.
okay.
After we're done, I'm munching for sure. As soon as we're done, I'm going to be like a big gavone. I'm going to be eating everywhere. This
Now
is great.
there's senior centers right behind us.
Terrific.
They're doing a 50-50. So
Okay.
anybody who's out here who wants to take their chances at the 50-50, but obviously that goes back to the senior center uses that money for programs that they then things that they'd like to put in the center. But it's a very, very active senior center, and got to thank all the people that are there.
You guys really did a great job. You really did.
Absolutely.
Really did a fantastic job.
It's our Parks and Rec department. They always
Sure.
come up with something unique. This has been growing, and every single year they come up with something that's just a little bit different,
Right.
to add to it. And you could see, like every parking lot that we have here is crowded, and the overwhelming likelihood is they're going to have to start parking across the street over at the church.
Yeah, I
because
noticed
there's
that
nothing
even when I
left.
was coming in, they already had some signs out
Yeah.
for extra parking, additional parking. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good problem.
That's true. Like we said, then you know that you're really packing the place.
Yeah, there's also programs inside the library today.
Okay.
Cookie making, and there's a
really?
whole
Okay.
health desk that goes over different recipes for the holidays. It's healthy because
Okay.
you know that our library has been known as really a center of excellence for health
They have
education.
so many programs that are going on. I am astounded by it. But every single week to hear more and more programs that are going on inside the library, it's really something.
But their health initiative is what's been recognized throughout the state. So clearly they have
vaccine shots there. Matter of fact,
they have that.
Yeah.
They also have like a whole portal and computer entries of all medical information.
Okay.
And that not only do we use it, but even during COVID, it was something that was sent to other libraries throughout the state, so that if there were folks that really wanted information that was of medical nature,
right,
and they may be in areas where it's harder to get to doctors, they could actually just go to their own free local library and access that information. That's something that they've been doing now for years.
Wow.
So we should be very proud of that. A lot of what's set up over here are different departments from the township and organizations within the township.
Okay.
So the orchestra, the Arts Coalition, the Youth Council, all of those programs have tables here with information so that folks that are in town that keep telling me that there's nothing to do with their kids, there's lots of programs.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
Right.
You're right. There is a lot. There is a lot.
And
look at this. And more food. Who doesn't love the food? Who doesn't love the food?
Exactly. And
Who doesn't love food? Huh?
my favorite, we're going to have...
Cinnaholic. Hello, Cinnaholic. Yes,
Think
yes.
you know who they are?
Well, of course we know who they are. Happy holidays!
You want something to eat?
No, I'm good right now. I'm telling you, afterwards, I'm jumping on some of the stuff. Afterwards, for sure. Let's make our way on over to Santa. You know,
You
I
like
have to
they've
tell
also
you,
got the
really did a nice
bonfires and stuff that go here.
It's beautiful. It really is. You did a nice job.
Warm up a
You
little
did a
bit
great
if you
job.
want to.
Yeah. I love it.
Hey guys. Oh, that feels nice. Huh?
That does feel nice. That does feel nice. Yes, it does.
Means I gotta go home and smell like I've been smoking all day, but
Like you had a big cigar.
yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
You like
I did
it,
not
huh?
realize how big this Winter Wonderland was. Really fantastic job. And there he is, the big man himself,
There's
the
the
man in red, Santa.
Is this not the best part of the day, right?
It is absolutely the best part.
Got it.
All right, so here's what we're hearing. He's got one visitor left, and then the mayor and I get to sit down with Santa and see if we're on the naughty or the nice list.
Yeah.
So
So we
this-
should really find out what Santa wants for Christmas, don't
You
you?
know, no one ever asks Santa, what does Santa get for Christmas? No one ever asks him.
I don't know. I think that's a good question.
I think it's a great
that's
question.
a great family picture, huh?
Great. It's a great family photo.
I like that.
Move in a little bit, honey.
And let's not forget Mrs. Santa too, you know?
That was a hallmark moment. It was beautiful.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Mayor, after you.
All right.
Here we go.
Santa.
Hello, Santa Claus.
Man of the hour.
Ho, ho, ho. How are you? The mayor had a great question.
What does Santa want for
Right.
Christmas?
What
does Santa
Mrs.
get for
Claus
Christmas?
get for Santa Claus?
Okay, my perfect size fit would be window seat to Key West.
That's it. From that cold riding all winter, he's going to take a flight down to Key West.
Sure.
I like that.
Very nice. So there you go. You never think about that. Santa wants a vacation when Christmas is all over. It's time to get on out here.
Does Mrs. Claus get to go
Sunshine
and
and
get
warm
you?
weather. Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't be able to go without her.
That's right.
She wouldn't let me go.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I think this was a really nice tour of the East Brunswick's Winter Wonderland 2025. What do you think, Mr. Mayor?
These guys put on a better show every single year. I don't know how they do it, but they deserve a lot of credit for it.
Santa Claus, is he on the naughty list or is he on the nice list?
Well,
Oh, man.
he,
Depends on what you're reading.
no.
That's great.
He's always been nice.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
Always. Thank you. And the magic is still here. This is why we do it. This is why we come back.
Exactly.
I agree.
It's wonderful.
Anything else, Mr. Mayor?
No, let's just make sure that we wish everybody a very happy and healthy Christmas,
Yes.
Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate,
Yep.
and most important, a happy and healthy New Year as well.
There you
As
go.
well.
I couldn't have said any better. This has been another episode of the Buzz About East Brunswick, and we'll see you next time from inside somewhere nice and warm.
Merry Christmas.